So our cover crop has grown quite well this year. We had a good rainy season, and as you can see, it's pretty tall. In some cases it's almost taller than me. The bees are still working it, and pretty soon it'll be time for us to remove the cover crop. We do that with sheep. We bring sheep in and they chew it down to the ground, and at the same time they're helping to provide some fertilizer, and they take care of the need for me to mow. At least that time of year. I'll have to mow later, but they take care of most of the problem. This cover crop was really planted back in fall. So after we've done our harvest and things settle down a little bit, in October, November timeframe, we start preparing. And we spread compost, chicken manure, and gypsum. And then we do a very light till on the surface to work that into the ground, maybe just an inch or two. Then we'll plant our cover crop. And depending on the rain, it will grow a lot or a little, and that again helps provide the overall picture of our soil health. Now that spring's here and it's starting to get warm, of course we have to start irrigating, and we do that with micro sprayers, which is what you see here. They spray out a very fine mist. Each head does 5.9 gallons per hour, and it will run for several hours. That fine mist does a couple things. One, it waters the tree, soil moisture, and the next thing is it helps the microbes because they need a soil that's got some moisture to it. And microbial activity is very important to us because those microbes will go through the soil and actually help free up locked up nutrients that are in the ground itself. Some of these nuts are starting to grow pretty good, so I'll pop one off of here and you can see what one looks like at this stage. That's the stage of the almond right now, and you can see it's kind of a jelly in the middle, and the outer shell here is just starting to form. And it's a green almond at this point, and we actually have some people that enjoy eating these whole and raw right at this stage. Next thing we can talk about would be how we handle pests. And to talk about that, I'm going to take you over to our hedgerow where I will teach you about bug warfare. This is our hedgerow. Our property is partially surrounded by a hedgerow I planted. What a hedgerow is, it's a section of part of the orchard that we've planted with native plants to provide an insectary for beneficial insects. Beneficial insects are often something as simple as ladybugs, which eat other bugs. This plant here is known for ladybugs nesting in them. It's a deer grass, and they'll nest in that and produce more. Also praying mantises, green lacewings, some form of wasps. So all those different insects provide basically a basis for bug warfare. We have the good bugs kill the bad bugs, and consequently we do not need to spray any pesticides, and things are kept in pretty good balance just by allowing nature to take care of itself. We are a true family operation. There's 9 of us in our family, and I do most of the work myself. My name's Brian. In fact, this is being filmed by my daughter Jessica. She's the one who designed our orchard logo when she was 13. My other daughter is sorting some almonds right now for getting ready for delivery. And my son in Texas and his wife, they take care of the website. And my other son will be involved in harvest and sorting and packing, as well as my other daughter. And my second son takes care of a lot of our infestation problems with squirrels and stuff like that. And he's also helpful doing irrigation and harvest type operations. Next time, let's go look at the barn, see what equipment we got. As I mentioned, I have a barn. I store all my equipment in it. We also have a water well. The well is powered by electricity from the solar panels on top of the barn. I don't actually use this ATV too much because I generally walk around my orchard, but sometimes I'm in a rush. So We have an ATV to get around our 15 acres quickly. I also use my tractor here, as you can see, quite a bit. Attached to the tractor is an air blast sprayer. Some people think organic operations do not spray. That's not correct. Spraying is the method that we apply the material. The question is, what is the material we apply? And in our case, everything we use is an organic material. Could be something like copper for disease protection, or we may even spray a micronutrient, say boron, which is an element that is needed by trees for cell development. And in our particular area, our water does not have enough boron to support the trees. This is our wood chipper, and I actually received this through a grant from the Farmer Veterans Coalition. And this is a very helpful tool. We do trim a little bit in our orchard, and those trimmings are chipped and returned back to the soil to aid in our soil health program. This is our on-site cold storage. I built it. Heavily insulated walls, run by a wall air conditioner unit with a tricky thermostat on it, and it saves us a lot of money, and it does a perfect job of storing our almonds at a perfect temperature and humidity. Everything in here is organized by variety, and we've got some stuff that's already packed up, kind of ready to go, but this is our storage room. So thank you for following along with our little tour of the orchard. The last thing you need to know is where to go to get the best tasting, healthiest almonds, and it's right here. So we welcome you to stop by our website or stop by the orchard for a tour in person. Have a nice day.